Hello my dear friends and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy you are here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are actually doing a love reading and it is all about what's next in love. So each one is going to have its own tarot deck. This is I believe it's the Dark Mansion Tarot, yes, and this is the Haunted House Tarot. So see whichever, I'm sorry, it's a little blurry, there it is. And this is going to be the Wizard Tarot. So each one is going to get their own tarot. We're just going to see what's next in terms of love. Alright, let's go ahead. Take a deep breath in, close our eyes, clear our mind. And now as you exhale and open your eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's see what's next in love for the collective or group one. I'm very excited to see what's happening, what's next in love. So if you are new, thank you for joining me. And if you're one of my old friends, thank you so much for coming back. If you do want a personal reading, I do provide them. There's information down below and in the description box, or you can go ahead and purchase one at my Etsy shop. So let's see what is happening. And I also do have oracles if you want to come in. Okay, that's good. I like it when they actually fly out. Okay, so we have choices coming up. Ooh, let's see what's coming up in terms of love. Oh wow. I love this. Having what's coming up next in love for the collective of group 2. I'm sorry, I'm not taking reversals. That was on me anyways. Four of Pentacles. Okay. All right, one more in this. Okay. All right. I'm seeing something here. What's next in love? I just want to get myself 10 cards. Next in love. Okay. What's next in love? Okay. It's a lot of 5. You have a lot of energy that needs to be cleared. There's a lot of like past energy is what I'm seeing here. Next in love. I wonder what that was all about. Okay, what's next in love? You also have, okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, I'm excited. Sorry. I'm excited for you, group 1, because I see a lot of different things here. So I do feel like you have a lot of old past energy that's kind of sticking around. The 5 of Cups, there's something that you've been regretting, something that, you're still holding on to something from the past. It could be past relationship. It's sort of like you felt, or somebody like maybe a breakup there with the 5 of Pentacles. You felt abandoned, or you felt like you just were hurt. Let's just call it what it is. You were hurt a lot, right? You went into hermit mode. Get that? I go into hermit mode all the time. But it's in your way. I think you went in there. It's almost like I feel like that's how you dealt with the pain. You didn't actually deal with it. It's sort of like, that's what I'm seeing here. It's sort of, you didn't feel like the pain. You didn't really deal with it, let it go. That's why it's still festering. So we have this underneath, and you're sort of like this 4 of Pentacles sort of lets it know that you're sort of holding on to it. No judgment there. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. And why the reason why it's important that I'm seeing all this is because I see that right now you have a lot of like potential for like, if you're single, there's potential for like suitors, for different choices, for different people coming in, right? But it's something even bigger, because it's not, it could be that you're still like with somebody, right? It could be that you're with somebody. But what I'm seeing is here is the big choice that I'm seeing for you is if you're going to be the Queen of Swords, and there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Pentacles. There's not, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords. But in here, what I'm seeing is almost like you were hurt in the past, right? You're still holding on to this. It's sort of like maybe you were trying to hold on to something, trying to get like the connection to work, and it just wasn't working, right? A relationship wasn't working, or holding on too tightly. And and you're still kind of holding on to this pain. It's almost like you're like, oh, I was like, like somebody hurt me, and you're still holding on to that. The feeling of it, you're holding on to it. It almost feels like you're thinking that there was something wrong with you, and that's why it didn't work out. Maybe there was. Maybe you were, holding on too tightly, and that is not, like I said, not a judgment. But what I'm seeing here is that you have a choice. And it really is the choice here, and is if you are gonna keep your guard up, it's almost like you have a sense of detachment. You're like, I'm not listening to my heart. I almost feel like you block your heart. And so if you can see this, if you can actually recognize this, it's almost like this cycle wants to come to an end, and you want to start something new with this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles to me is very nurturing, also very sure of herself. Like there's a sense of like deep roots in terms of she's okay. Like there's a growth here. Here, I feel like you're cutting off your emotion, and that's what I'm seeing here. You're trying to not feel it, but feeling the hurt or maybe abandonment. You're trying to not feel it, but the more you're trying not to feel it, the more it's staying and festering. And the Hermit to me is actually that you're kind of pulling your energy in and trying to, like, I feel like, build the walls. And so what's next in love is that Ace of Cups, love is being offered now. Somebody's offering you love right now, right? Somebody genuinely wants to build a connection with you. But unless you clear this energy, and unless you actually understand, it's almost like a sense of clarity. You see this Ace of Swords, you see the clarity of it, and then you can move forward. And unless you do all that, you're going to miss out on this Ace of Cups here, because you're still worrying about this Four of Cups that's on the bottom, right? To me, to me, you have this potential for like something amazing, right? But you have to make that decision, right? Nobody else can make that decision for you. And so let's actually go ahead, and I want to see what this Ace of Cups is. What is this Ace of Cups doing here? What is this Ace of Cups doing here? I want to see what the beginning is here. What is this Ace of Cups? The Hierophant. So maybe somebody who's maybe a little bit older, somebody who, maybe a teacher, somebody who you respect. Oh, wow. So it's somebody I feel like it's somebody that you know, or somebody that you will know, that will help you out in some way, that is coming here and offering you something. But you have to, like I said, there's a lot of things you have to work. I do want to see, what is this Five of Cups? Actually, first, let's do, what is this Four of Pentacles? King of Coins. Oh, interesting. What is this Four of Pentacles? What is this Five of Cups? Chariot. Yeah. Okay. What is this Hermit? Okay. What is this Five of Pentacles? Just this, but you also have the healing. Okay. What is this Queen of Swords? Knight of Coins. Okay. What is this Ace of Swords? Ace of Cups. That's right. There's an Ace of Cups twice. Okay. What is this Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups, and letting go of this. Yeah. So you've been, and there's the wish fulfillment, because at the bottom of it we have the Nine of. And I love this, at the bottom of this deck there's Two of Cups. So I feel like there's a wish fulfillment. It's like you've been wanting love, and it could be that you're not with somebody, or even if you are with somebody, if you're guarding yourself, your heart so much, that you're not, I almost feel like you're not letting, like there's a cycle that needs to end here. That's like the world. I feel like you're ending a cycle, and you're almost ready. You just have to let it go. You have to move forward. This Chariot, move forward from the Five of Cups, right? You're holding on to the past, and if you're holding on to the past, you're not living in the immediate now or the future. Yeah, you see, we have the Hermit, and you had this. You created all these walls. You sort of like created this persona that's like, I'm not gonna let anybody take advantage of you. And then But then the problem with that is sort of that in letting others in, I think you think that they're going to take advantage. But if you're kind of blocking everybody, right? You're not letting love in here. And there's a sense of like the Five of Pentacles coming through here is like there's a sense of needing to heal. It's a sense of needing to balance. And I almost want to say to you, like, don't like fret over this. If like somebody hurt you, like let karma take care of it. You don't have to be the one who goes like, it's definitely not an energy. I don't want you to wish somebody harm or like negative energy at all. Because that actually harms you, right? It's not that. It's like you're drinking the poison. You don't want to do that. Queen of Swords, I think you're slowly moving towards something. You're slowly moving. And I do feel like your healing process may be slower, and that's okay. But as long as you are aware of what you're doing, I feel like that's what I'm the most thing that is coming through here for you for love. It's like if you can acknowledge that you've been sort of, I want to say it in a very loving way, that you've been sabotaging yourself because you're holding on to the past and you're not moving forward from it. You're not healing, right? You're just holding on to it. If you can recognize this pattern, if you can see it for what it is, then love comes, right? The healing comes. It doesn't have to be fast. It just does. Like, I really do think that you're holding on to this. Like, there's a fear here of really being open, of you following your intuition, of like listening to your emotions. There's such a strong fear. But if you can do it, I feel like that's why we're using the Queen of Pentacles, because you can do that, but there's a sense of needing to ground yourself, like a sense of like, okay, being good with by yourself, that's fine, but it's almost like you have to be willing to open yourself up to your own emotions, to feeling vulnerable. I know that's crazy, but that I think if you can actually do this, I think there's a lot of like love being offered to you right now. Ace of Cups, a sense of fulfillment, of happiness, of joy, and it comes in twice. So somebody out there is actually offering you love and you're kind of rejecting it. You're kind of pushing them away because that's the way that I understand why you deal with it. You deal with it because it scares you otherwise. Let's go ahead and see what other things we have in terms of love. Okay. So what's next in love for the collective of group? One. What's next in love for the collective of group one? Address. Okay. What's in love for the collective of group one? Timing. It's all about divine timing, but it's needing for you to take a risk. You have to take a risk. Now you're going adrift. You're all by yourself. You don't know where you're going. It's like you want something. I feel like you want a sense of home. You want a sense of a connection here, a real connection. And so you have to, there is a sense of timing here. I feel like for me, this timing is actually telling you, it's like the time is now. But you have to be willing to take a risk on it, right? I know that it's scary because you were hurt in the past, but by holding on to it, right, you're kind of blocking yourself from the thing that you want, which is the true union, right? I feel like a part of you is playing mind games on yourself. You're like, no, I don't need love. I don't want it. But yeah, you do. Like being honest with yourself. I really do. Like a declaration of love. It's like declaring, like love. If you're with somebody and you're holding, like, but you're not being honest and you're not like, oh, you're just playing it cool because you were hurt. That's not helpful because you're blocking yourself. And so but what I'm seeing here for you is that there is ability here for a real union, for something, for real true love here. But unless you're willing to take that risk, and be vulnerable, and that's the thing here. It's sort of like I'm asking you to be vulnerable. You might miss out on it. Although I never believe in missing out. I think everything always works out. I feel like you just have to make that choice. Yeah. Sense of beauty. Grieving, letting go. Yeah. It's a sense of and I think that's the major thing here is that you have to grieve, like let it go, but it's not just like let it go, like try to forget. You can't forget, but you have to heal it by grieving it, by feeling it, right? See, healing for me, this is the mending. You're mending your heart. You gotta mend the heart. so that you can move forward. And yeah, look at this. There's like a sense of synchronicities that are going to come with it here with this. I feel like something in terms of love. You're clearing out the old, letting the new come in here. And the new is somebody who's actually loyal, somebody who chooses you and loves you. For me, I feel like that's true already, because you have that Knight of Pentacles and you also have the King of Pentacles here. It's time for you to move forward. And so there's potential here for somebody who really is willing to give you something real and legit, right? But you have to take that risk and be open and be vulnerable. And I want to say, like, communicate honestly. So that is what I have for you, my friends from group 1. I hope you like this reading. I hope it helps you. There's beautiful things. Sorry if it was a little naggy. I don't mean to nag. There's such potential here, and I really want you to take that Ace of Cups, because you deserve it, my friends. It's time for you, for that true love here. All right, so with that, I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 2. All right, so let's go ahead. You chose this one, the Haunted House. Let's see what's next in love for the collective of group 2. What's next? Oh, that one really wanted to come out. We give it whenever they... Oh, wow, 2 actually wanted to come out. Okay, so we have 3 of Wands, so something maybe planning for something, but you've been planning for something, but something is going to take you off guard because something fast is happening. Okay, something very passionate, I can see. We have 3 of Cups. Okay, let's continue next in love. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, maybe it is, I just started the glare here. Okay, I think that should make it better. Okay. It's a little darker, but we'll manage. Okay. So there's also a sense of, Oof, okay. There's a lot of, like, we're dealing with a lot of things from the past, I think, for everybody. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to try to talk too much, though. Just trying to get it all in there. Oh, I love that the sun is coming for you. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. That energy is coming through and through. So what's coming for you in terms of love? Something very passionate is coming here. See, what I'm not sure in terms of 3 of Cups. It feels like there's a sense of a lot of love. Maybe it's friends that are coming here. It's a sense of wanting to be independent, though. Being single, enjoying that maybe. 3 of Swords, that's why I'm saying, like, somebody hurt you in the past. You still kind of have that. Possibly this King of Swords that hurt you. Maybe it was a sense of mind games here. But you're moving away from this. And so the only thing that you have is sort of like it's a sense of needing to, there's a lot of internal struggle here as you move forward, because you need to kind of let this come to an end. Well, let's see. I'm going to clarify everything because that's just what we're going to do it. All right, let's see what does this 10 of Swords happen? We're going to go back. Okay, so wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wanting is wanting you back, but you have to, and I do like this because you do have the rainbow there. It's almost like you think something's over. There's a sense of like something's over, but it really isn't. It's almost, that's when the rainbow comes through. There's a wish fulfillment. What is this 5 of Wands doing here? 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. What is this 6 of Swords doing here? Queen of Wands. What is this Sun doing here? The Empress. Yes. You're finally like, I like that because it's sort of like the happiness comes from being, you're like recognizing that you have this Empress energy. Okay. I'm sorry. Like the King of Swords is also the 10 of Swords here. So 3 of Swords. So this is actually, I'm going to say, feels very much like a twin flame kind of pile here. Yeah, it does. Okay, what is this? 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. What is this Three of Cups, which is really what I'm intrigued at by. Page of Swords. Okay, so friends maybe. What is this? Eight of Wands. Judgment. Okay. All right, and what is this Three of Wands? Okay. So I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully, can you see better? It's a little, I wish it was a little bit clearer for you, but not too dark. I'm sorry if you can't really see stuff, but so I'm gonna stick to it with this in terms of what's happening next in love. Is if you haven't, like, if this doesn't make sense to you, like to me, this seems like this is a twin flame or somebody you've been with before. This is the Judgment coming through here, and it's coming in hot. Like there's a strong attraction coming in hot. It's somebody from the past. I really think that's the Judgment letting me know. Maybe part of you has been like planning. Maybe you've been longing for something. Maybe you've been in hermit. You plan, like there's a sense of longing, waiting for something, going within yourself, not really putting yourself out there. For some of you, they might have been like a third party there just because of the Three of Cups. Maybe, or if it was somebody, like it was a friend or something that you didn't actually like express yourself. There's a sense of finally expressing your feelings. I feel like that the Page of Swords is coming. And maybe not only just you, but they might actually have these expressing of this feeling. There's a sense of like enjoying being single, but at the same time kind of worried. Like I feel like there's an attraction you have for somebody, right? Like this is a crazy attraction. I feel like poof, there's chemistry here. That's sort of what I'm seeing. There's chemistry with this person. It's still very scary though. That connection is scary. You rather keep it safe, and you rather be safe in terms by being single here. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. This is very specific. If it doesn't make sense, if this is not somebody from your past, then this is not your pile, my friends. I am so sorry. Oh, you can check out Moonmouth Goddess. She has amazing readings in terms of what's coming next in love, and V Love and Tarot, who's also what's coming next in love, and hopefully I'll remember to put them there. But what I'm seeing here is that like somebody hurt you in the past, like big time, like, but you're still like, there's still a sense of nostalgia here. There's still a sense of like somebody from your past really hurt you, broke your heart, kind of stabbed you in the heart there. But they're coming back around again. Right, and it's like it could be like there's a sense of like strong chemistry here, but it also feels like there's this King of Swords. There's somebody who's either air or very analytical, very like things through. But what I'm seeing here, and this is sort of why I'm saying it's totally like a twin flame or a very strong like strong soulmate connection. You are marrying each other. You have this Ten of Swords, and there's this Ten of Swords, but their Ten of Swords is totally different from your Ten of Swords because they're actually like they're bleeding. There is a sense of like a horizon. There's a sense of new beginning, but it's sort of like really strongly. They still feel it, and so. It's funny because you are actually like, I feel like when the happiness comes is when you actually acknowledge this, they acknowledge them, and I feel like they will acknowledge that you're their empress. Wow, this is it's so fascinating because there's a sense of moving forward and like letting go of the past. I want to say letting go of something, so something better might be coming here. But again, you find them very attractive, and they find you very attractive. There's just a sense of you battling your inner self, and they're battling their inner selves here too. But I do feel like there's a sense of happiness here, and so like I want you to see this. There's a sense of 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you have to. I feel like there has to be this ending here. Or there was an ending, but it's only because there's a beginning here. There's some sort of wish fulfillment in terms of love. And I can't stress it enough. It's sort of like they're coming back from, they're coming back again. That's what I'm seeing, what's next in love. Oof. I hope that makes sense. Oh boy, I didn't want that many. Yeah, but there's a sense of communication coming through here. You have enchantment, so it's sort of like, and I also feel like bottled up emotions as well. You have unexpected connection. Yeah, I don't think that you were gonna see them again. You kind of like felt that way. You felt like there was like this like chemistry, connection, or maybe if it's not with this person has gone through something very similar like to you. That could be something. So that might be, but it just feels like it is. So there's a sense of silence. There is that hermit, that energy of being hermit. But it's coming through. I love this. Yeah, you see? You have trapped emotions. There's like a lot of love, but it's still being trapped. I feel like this is finally letting go. See, locked heart. But I do think that it's being unlocked. Yeah, and they're saying separation. You're in separation with somebody. Question. Oh, I'm telling you, I feel like they're coming back. Oof, yeah, see, on fire. Oof, oof, oof. This is like weird because it's so intense. Okay, and then we have this is it. This is what I'm seeing in the beginning. Yeah. There's like a beginning coming here with this person again, a new beginning. I'm just like, but how they do it is, but it's still like having to open this heart. I feel like all these emotions that you and them have been bottling up, especially them, are finally going to come out. It's finally going to like, there's something. I really feel like they're going to break that silence. Interesting. The travel, maybe the world. The world. Is the world here? Instead, do we feel like the world was here? I feel like maybe you're going to travel together. Maybe you're going to. I feel like there's a cycle that comes to an end, and I feel like they're going to travel to you, nurturing. Yeah, this is the yearning. See, I feel like you're both yearning for each other. You're gonna need to nurture this connection though. And they're gonna want to nurture you too. There's a sense of reflection, the hermit again. It's like quiet, the silence. There was silence, but there was that's what I'm seeing here. And again, beginnings. It's the silence. You thought that nothing was happening during the silence, but there was a lot of reflection. There was a lot of internal change that happened when the silence was happening, in this separation. There's an announcement, something's being said. Ooh. And there, wow, this is being offered. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of like I'm very hopeful here, and I think that whatever happened, I feel like there's a clearing of this energy, like something is, and they're determined to get this, to give you that offer that you've been wanting. Oof, oof, oof. I'm just like, oof, I'm just in awe of this. All right, is there anything else I want to tell you? Yeah, is there anything? No, I think that's it. I'm gonna go check what advice we can give you for the collective of group 2. Because, oh boy, it is like somebody from your past is coming back. So spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So listening and like really listening to each other. Maybe that was a lot of miscommunication. So act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you, so you will always consider them. Always. Yeah, I feel like even if you're not together, I feel like there's something happening. There's shifting, changing. And it's like a weird kind of energy, because it's like, I feel like you're both so attracted, even though you might be apart, you're still connected. I know. And it's actually going to come through finally. I love this. You have miracles and blessings. Yeah, some sort of wish fulfillment coming through here. Everything has its gift. So something's coming through for you. Even though you thought it was over, I feel like something's coming back again. So I'm going to leave that there for you, my friends from group 2. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. And I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Until see you in the next one. Bye-bye from group 3. So let's see what is next in terms of love for you it's been interesting actually. Both piles have been very different. So let's see what you have in terms of what's coming in terms of love for the collective of group 3. Okay. Ten of Swords. Okay. The Emperor. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So if you would like a personal reading, there is information down below. Here I was like, oh, thought it was going to be a thing here. And by that I meant it's going to be a little less intense now. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Ace of Pentacles stuff. That's pretty nice. Next, in terms of love. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing here. I want to clarify this. Well, somebody's going to make an offer to you for sure. And there's like this Knight of Cups is like love energy coming through as well. But there's obstacles in the way. Okay. What do I want to say? That there's obstacles? I'm going to clarify because I actually feel like, although there's so much stuff, I want to clarify this. What is the Tower doing here? I sure want to clarify that Tower doing here. 3 of Swords. What is this 9 of Wands doing here? Sun. Okay. What is this 5 of Swords doing here? Okay. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Oh wow, that's lovely. What is this Queen of Swords doing here? And okay, learning maybe. What is this? Sorry, what is 10 of Swords doing here? What is the Emperor doing here? Knight of Cups swap. So, what is this Devil card doing here? Yeah. Okay, so you are. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody is going to offer you like they're going to tell you something in terms of love. It could be like finally confessing their feelings for some of you, because I do feel like some of this, somebody is from the past. Maybe not for all of you, but somebody's coming in here. That's something like somebody who's actually important is coming in with like some sort of love offer with this Knight of Cups or some declaration of love. We have the past though. You're still holding on a little bit, but I feel like this cycle of hurt and pain is coming to an end though. But I feel like somebody from somebody is holding on here. So it could be that you have bad habits or they have bad habits. So something's being kept in bondage, if you will. But there's a strong attraction. So there's a strong attraction coming through here by somebody. Like the problem here, and I guess that's why I'm kind of hesitating with this, is because I can see it two ways. I can see it as somebody from your past who hurt you in the past, somebody who's substantial is finally coming here and actually like acknowledging feelings and everything, and you're still trapped. Very strong attraction between each other. It's not just you, it's also them. And so I could see that clearly. For others of you, I feel like there is somebody new coming here, possibly maybe even two people coming through that's important, but you're still being attached to something in the past, and so it's kind of holding you back. And they also have something also from the past that's holding them back. I do feel like they see the potential here with you, the Four of Wands. They see sort of like, oh, this is something important to them. There's something important to you. I do feel like, and that's what I'm saying, this is not going to be an easy connection, whether it's with somebody from the past or whether it's somebody new. There's like some healing, I guess, that needs to happen. There's a tower moment that happens, hurt, pain, but I don't think it's a thing that lasts forever, though. Like, whether or not this is like, I could see this as somebody, like, this could be like twin flame coming back and everything like that, or I could see that this is just something like a very strong connection that brings about this tower because we need to heal. That's Three of Swords. It's like we're still healing. We're needing to healing. The Nine of Wands, I almost feel like to me it's almost like facing the past here again, because to me these seem like they're, if you actually see this, sorry, the lighting sucks. There's like, to me those are all past people, right? Like dead people. So this is, to me, it's like facing the past. You're almost there. Keep moving. They're being determined because you're actually close to the sun. You're close to this happiness. But what you do have to be careful of, and I do feel like that this is what I agrees with, is like somebody from the past, like kind of wanting to take again. It could be the ego. It could be this connection. Like, so I feel like two people are coming. There's a new person and then there's the past one. You have a strong connection with somebody from the past that's still kind of pulling your, pulling your attraction cord, I guess. And so you have to be careful because the Five of Swords, it's almost like the ego, their ego might be getting in your way, and also maybe a sense of maybe your ego as well here. But I do feel like this is finally being offered. You are the Queen of Cups here, and so I feel like it's important here that being offered by the King of Cups. And so we have a legit offer by somebody new, somebody who really does care, and it's kind of your equal here. And so the Magician here, I'm actually going to say, is somebody who has like a lot of charisma and everything, but doesn't actually, in this sense, it's more like disappearing acts, not really for real. You know what I mean? Nothing substantial. And so we have the Queen of Swords with the Hierophant. So maybe learning to just using your own discernment, right? Looking at things from logically, not just letting both the hurt guide you, nor letting your like, especially if it's somebody from the past that's like keeps coming back, being attached to that attraction. It's almost like I want you to take a step back, and then you can actually figure things out. Let's see what else is happening. So it's like, yeah, see, you're being tempted. But you want something substantial. You want something that actually fills you, a real connection. And I feel like the Magician energy is not somebody who can actually give you that at this point in time. There's somebody else, yeah. You need to move forward. You're moving forward from this temptation to something substantial. Yeah, we're letting go. Like, this is the end, right? It ended. Now we're moving to something that's real with somebody who's willing. Yeah, see, they're going to offer you reconciliation. Don't believe them. Because I feel like you do you, right? But what I'm saying here is it feels like the new person is actually somebody who's giving you the new love, is somebody who's actually willing to give you something substantial. The other person, I think, just likes, the player. That's what I'm saying. Yes. And I get it. And maybe there is a sense that this might be a divine connection. I'm not saying it, whether this the new love is or this old one is. But the old love is not ready for something real. So you just have to you have to decide. You have to be that Queen of Swords deciding. And also, I feel like there's new love, new beginnings for you. And also listening to your intuition that guides you, right? You know, your intuition is going to guide you perfectly in this one. Like, it should just be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's like, oh no. When your intuition says, oh, this person just does this over and over and over again, it's a cycle, and let them go because somebody new is here, it's coming, and they're actually wanting to offer you something real. Yeah, it's some celebration. They want to celebrate. I feel like there's a celebration of like maybe word, maybe from the past, but I feel like the celebration is like you're finally letting go. You're discovering your own power to move forward from the person, that Magician, devil energy. Yeah. So you have to deal with the heartbreak from the past. And there is uncertainty here, yeah, but I feel like this new person, I don't know, it feels like they actually, like, they really want something for real. Yeah, opportunity. Yeah, like they want to give you a real offer, not like the other person who doesn't. I hope that makes sense. Like the other person means well. I'm not saying that they're like a horrible person. I just think they're not ready for the real thing. But they are very attracted to you. So let's that's just one thing that we want to say. Like, what advice can I give to the collective of group 3? Choose love. Okay, so you always have choice. Make yours with love. And actually when I saw that choose love, it actually wanted to say choose new love for you. I'm sorry, but that's exactly what I'm saying. So the heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. And yeah, and so that's why I'm not condemning the other person. I'm not saying like, oh, no. It's just, this is it. The honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. This other person, because I feel like I said, there's two, like somebody from your past that's still very attracted to you, but they're caught the player energy. They have the magician energy, not in the manifestation, but rather in that they're not really giving you something real. They talk a good game is what I would say. And then there's somebody here who is actually wanting to give you something substantial. And so why I'm saying that that's important, I would say go with the new one, right, is because the old one is not ready to really be honest with you. There's going on. I do think that they're learning a lot, and I think the tower moment for them, maybe that's something that they need to go through. So I almost feel like there's a reading here for like, hey, dealing with the new love and then also dealing with the old love. So I feel like that's what I'm seeing here for you. So this person from the, like, your old love or old flame, still has a very strong, like, attraction to you, strong attraction to them. It's a strong connection that I still will kind of, even if you go with somebody new, that it's gonna still be there, right? But what I'm seeing here for you is that the new love really provides you something that you really want. So I hope this makes sense. And you always just listen to your intuition, my friends. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you so much love and so much light. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends.